Okay. Ba-da, boom, ba, bang, bow, bow. Too drunk to argue. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey, what's up, guys? I had to hype that up. I had to hype it up because it is our second episode. Today is November 21st, and today we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. A lot of things we're gonna be talking about. Primarily, we're gonna be talking about Thanksgiving
That's
and
right.
all the things that come with it, and what makes this Thanksgiving so different. To recap, let's just talk about the pilot real quick. Go
Uh,
ahead, Louis.
We had a lot of editing issues, and by we, I mean I. A lot of sound issues. I ended up losing all the audio that I recorded, so that's why I sound very, very low. A lot of hiccups
It
in the
was
first
tough.
pilot. We ended up taking way too many shots. We will not be doing that
Too many
anymore.
shots.
And no, we'll still probably take some shots, but not during trivia. As you can see, that it's just Joe and myself today. We have no Chris, our producers, out today.
But yeah, thanks Chris for having Modified Gaming Studios have us for a pilot run.
Yeah,
Again, I mean the pilot run couldn't have ended up the way it did. I mean, it ended up like 2020 fashion, like a lot of hiccups, a lot of stressful moments, but we got through it and we're going to keep getting through it and we're going to adapt. So that's why we're doing the Zoom meeting right now.
we want to do a big shout out to our sponsor, Miches. They are a Chicago-based company with pop-up bars all around the Chicagoland area. Follow them at Miches on Instagram, and you'll see when their next pop-up bar is. Today, I'm going to be doing it live. Joe,
Whoa, he's doing it live.
doing it live.
Minches, Minches. So you basically, so with that, it's like a is it tomato flavored? Is it like you can mix that with any kind of alcohol? Because last time you did it with watermelon, and now you're doing it with Modelo. How does that taste?
Right, so you're actually supposed to do it with a beer. It's a Mexican
Oh,
lager. The one that I was drinking last week was a pink flamingo, so it went with a watermelon white claw. That's like
oh,
that was their gimmick.
got it.
This is
So
my favorite. This is the premium michelada. They stocked us. They're great supporters, big fans. Appreciate them. So make sure you check out their Cermak Fresh Market location if you live out in the city. If you're out in the northwest suburbs, they're always in Waukegan. If you see them, say what's up to them. Tell them that Two Drunk sent you, Joe and Louie. And to that, we'll say cheers to Pinches Miches.
cheers, pinches miches.
Salud.
Part of me wants to say pinche minche. Is that bad?
Pinche
Pinche
Miche.
pinche. I know that means something in in
In my
Spanish.
language. Pinches. Yeah.
Pinche.
Yeah. I mean, it still means the same thing on this.
It, ah.
Yeah.
So like any Hispanic person would be like, fucking miches.
Yep. That's what it is.
Ah.
and that's
Well,
why they're
that's
the shit.
great.
Yep.
That's great.
Hmm.
That makes sense. The whole world.
The whole world is making sense now to you.
Huh. And,
Yeah.
sometimes when you just take a moment and just reflect on things, it will.
Joe, do you have some more info on us?
Yeah, about this whole thing going on. I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about what's going on in Illinois and some parts of the country. That our governor JB Pritzker, he put some restrictions on some things. Again, it's like not a lockdown, but it's called tier 3 restrictions of COVID-19, and that went on effect on Friday. And that's basically, it just aims to limit gatherings and encourage residents to stay home and to stop the spread. Such things that happens with these restrictions, they're closing casinos, they're closing theaters, banquet halls, event spaces.
Does it say anything about strip clubs?
I'm pretty sure those limit down to 25% capacity. So I think they're only going to be like one or two dancers,
I mean,
and
there's that
and
distance.
probably,
There's that distance from
I mean,
the main
yes,
stage and the
and
bar where you kind
that's
of
a
lean
fun
up.
that's a thing to think about, because if you think about it, the way strippers get paid is through money. So I'm trying to
Hmm.
think, maybe like, if this is an idea that I'm throwing out there right now because
Hmm.
we're on show, that
Right.
what if when the stripper comes out to dance, the announcer goes is like, this is Sapphire and her PayPal is Sapphire XOXO. Send your virtual tips to Sapphire.
Yeah, they have a little square reader that they
Yeah,
take
yeah,
people's
in
credit
their
cards.
thong, in their
Yeah,
thong.
that's how
That
they.
could make,
There
because
you
they
go.
can't take cash
They
transactions.
can't take trash. No,
They can't
they
take
don't.
trash.
There's no trash allowed.
Other other than strip clubs, it's pharmacies, um, hair salons. They're closing down public indoor fitness classes, a
Yeah.
lot of sporting activities. So a lot of restrictions. Please limit yourself. Wash your hands.
Unfortunately, with our producer being out, we are not going to be doing some of the regular segments that we've had. We've only had one episode, so that included quality control, that included trivia, and that included guess that cocktail. This
Mm-hmm.
week, we will be doing a debate. We will be doing the classic turkey versus ham debate, which I don't think there is a debate. Whichever
I think
side you
there's a
want
little bit
to,
of debate,
there might be a little bit of a debate, but like I said, it depends on
especially.
what. It depends on if I get turkey or ham. There will be no debate, or there will be a debate.
I already
Uh,
picked mine though. We already. Anyways.
and then we are also going to be doing a Thanksgiving draft. Joe, cue the music.
Oh, oh, I didn't have music cued.
I know you're supposed to just kind of make it up as you go.
Bow, 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 ba-dum, bow.
2020
Bow, bow, bow,
Thanksgiving
ba-dum,
dinner
bow.
draft starring Joe
Dun, dun,
Senna
dun, dun.
and
Dun,
Louis
dun, dun,
Morales.
dun. Dun.
We are not going to be moving into that segment right away, but during the segment, we will be picking 10 food
10.
items for our
10 food
dinner.
items.
Now, they're a little random. They are with both Joe's family and my family. Joe, where's your origin?
I am from the Philippines, and also a shout out to the Philippines right now. They actually are
Shout out,
suffering
baby.
from some crazy flooding over there.
Oh,
Crazy
okay.
hurricanes. My uncle, he's sending videos of him like in a tent on the beach. Some crazy things happening. So
10 on the beach doesn't sound pretty bad right now, though.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
kidding. I'm kidding. No, that so Joe is from the Philippines. I am from Mexico, and we typically don't have a Thanksgiving dinner. In I don't even know if we really have a word for Thanksgiving. I know that we call it Dia del
was it-
Pavo, Dia de la Gracia, all of that. I never really had an American Thanksgiving dinner growing up. So the first
mhm,
time I had it, I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" I always wanted to recreate it, and I never
mhm.
could.
Like you go to your friend's house and then they're like, "Come over."
Yep, if I went over to have their Thanksgiving dinner, it was like mind blowing, right?
Banging.
It was awesome. Now, anytime
Oh,
my family had a Thanksgiving dinner, it was like a potluck. It was like just people
same.
bringing like a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
At
Dry ass
KFC one time.
turkey,
Yep.
KFC, yeah.
Yep.
So all of that is going to be taken into consideration when we do our Thanksgiving dinner
Like
draft.
it'd be all right Thanksgiving if you just had like some fried chicken, like anything. It really does. And the whole idea about Thanksgiving is not about the pilgrims anymore. I think 2020 is just more so about, at these times, family, and the limiting of big family gatherings is kind of hindrance to all that, and hopefully people can adapt to all that situation going on. So yeah, traditional American culture right there. How can we keep the morale high during these tough times?
Yeah, I think it's definitely spending time with family, spending time with loved ones. Uh, the meaning behind certain things, I don't think it's we need to get too strung up on. You know,
Yeah.
um, you just enjoy the time. If you are fortunate enough to have a job where you can have those days off, then please enjoy that time with your family. And if you're an essential worker, if you're sales, if you're doing whatever out there and you have to work on the holiday, you know, more power to you. Shout out to you guys for going out there
Yeah.
and, you know, keeping those crazy people stocked up with cheap TVs, you know,
And toilet paper.
and toilet paper. I don't think people really appreciate how much we need toilet paper.
Yeah.
I mean that I mean look at the toilet paper shortage of 2020.
Or Wendy's 5 for 5.
Isn't it 4 for 5? Oh no,
Is it 4 for 5?
it's 4 for 4.
It is 4 for 5. 4 for 4.
Four for
The
four.
2 for 5. And
Wendy's
now
four.
it's 4 for 4, 2 for 5.
Now you got me on a different subject. Wendy's 4 for 4 is the hands down the best deal you can ever get. Name a
Yeah.
better deal. Name one.
Um, I know Chick-fil-A needs to get on its game on those things.
Chick-fil-A is so good. They don't need sales. You just go there and pay full price.
I think the marketing guy was a math guy for Wendy's, so shout out to him.
Wendy's 4 for 4. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
If you don't want to have a Thanksgiving dinner, then just go with the Wendy's
Just
4
go
for
to
4.
Wendy's.
They're open. Shout out to all the workers at Wendy's working on Thanksgiving for sure.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I don't think
The unsung heroes of America.
for real. Unsung heroes are the people working the fast food industry on Thanksgiving, Black Friday, all those days. To you, we drink. Cheers.
Sipping. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jeni's ads. Jeni's ice cream. Yes. Jeni's ice cream is another one of our lovely sponsors. You can find their pints and sauces on the shelves in many grocery stores across the country. I had the pineapple upside down ice cream pint. It was delicious in Michigan. But they came out with a new Thanksgiving line. I know it's like Kylie Jenner's makeup line, but with ice cream. Basically, with the Jeni flavors, we got Boston cream pie, a brambleberry crisp. That sounds delicious. Looks delicious. Campfire chocolate. Uh, they love to do some stuff with alcohol, so they have a Middle West
They got
whiskey
that.
and pecan,
They got that bourbon one, right?
and that bourbon. They got
I
that
don't know which
bourbon
one it
one.
is. I remember having it. It was really good.
Salty caramel and the skillet cinnamon roll pint. Now that's Jeni's ice creams, where flavor is everything. Jeni's.
Shout out to Jenny's. Shout out to Joe for that ad read. That was really nice.
We need to get more Jeni's, I think, in this show.
We might be actually doing a giveaway for Jenny's
Soon.
ice cream coming soon. Yeah. And maybe some micheladas as well.
Soon.
Without Chris today, we don't really have a producer. Chris does a great job in kind of keeping us on track and guiding us towards new segments. This week, we will be trying a new segment called Drunk Detective.
Drunk Detective.
Drunk Detective.
No.
I will be reading off a few riddles for Joe and seeing if he can guess them.
All right.
So riddle number 1. What has to be broken before you can use it?
A pair of shoes.
A pair of shoes is incorrect. The correct answer is an egg. So if you
I thought my second answer was going to be my heart, but we're not going to get into that.
We're not going to get into that. Keep drinking.
Wrong answer. You got to drink.
Joe, you're so handsome. You know that?
Thanks, man. I like your beard too.
Thank you. Which segues us into our second riddle. I'm tall when I'm young. I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
I'm tall when I'm young. I'm short when I'm old. Tall when I'm young. I just wanna be tall.
I guess you can light this answer up.
Oh, my shadow? Is it the shadow?
No, it's a
I
candle.
just wanna be tall. It's the candle. I'm tall when I'm young,
Yeah,
short when I'm old. It's the can. Oh wait, you just told me the answer.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
you said I thought you guessed already.
oh, I was formulating my answer, but I
Oh,
guess
okay. So then you ruined it anyway.
I'm just gonna sip to that wrong answer there.
Yep, sips to the
I
wrong
just
answer.
want to be tall. Candle. It's a candle. I
It's a
thought it had to
candle.
do with an actual person. So
And the last one, pretty easy one. It literally says easy riddles right on here. Okay. What month of the year has 28 days?
February.
The correct answer is all of them.
The fuck?
What month of the year has 28 days? All of the months have 28 days, Joe.
Oh, wow, wow.
Yep. And that
That's
was Drunk Detective
that
with Joe and Louie.
was exciting. I
That was
like that
exciting.
one. So we're just gonna get into our next segment before we get into all the nitty gritty of this draft here. And I actually saw this article on the Washington Post that was very informational. It was about practicing safe um, holiday gatherings if you do plan on going out, because it is approaching quickly and public health is at an all-time smorgasbord of chaos right now. And a lot of things have been canceled, like Christmas lightings. I'm pretty sure the Macy Day parade, a lot of stuff in Chicago has been closing down just because of this thing. So
Mhm.
if you do plan on going somewhere, you know a lot of these guidelines are such things like drive alone, a solo road trip or driving with people are low risk have been recommended in controlling exposures. And you just need to focus on being careful anytime you're outside your car. Don't travel in non-peak times. You know, search flights that aren't busy, like on a Friday, Saturday, like maybe go on a Tuesday AM, like 3 in the morning. I remember
Mhm.
taking a flight to Italy, and I left at like 1 in the morning in it was like England, and I remember they had to like toss some liquid items that I had. But most importantly, just be vigilant and safe when you're flying. It's also hygiene. Wear a mask. Try stocking up to extra face masks and hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol, and even sanitizing masks. And think hard about the risks when you're going out there and when you're trying to get to the loved one or family that you're trying to get to just for the holidays. Because I know it feels like we're all in prisons right now, but you just need to exercise caution with the food, improve the ventilation, maybe think twice about gathering in sealed tents. Think about it. I mean, restaurants put these tents up, but it's like you're still eating inside outdoors, and it's taking an emotional toll, and you risk gathering going out there because this disease is contact by contact and by air. So wear a mask, wash your hands, remain 6 feet, and just sit this one out if you want, if you have to, if you must. So stay safe, folks. Sweet belly beef jerky. This guy, tell you what, this guy, he's located in Gurnee, Illinois. The story behind this guy, he goes to Jamaica, right? Lives in Jamaica for like 30 years. Now he's like 50, 60 something year old. And this is the best beef jerky I've ever tasted in my entire life. There's like, he makes jalapeno, Jamaican jerk. You should try the Korean barbecue. I'm eating the garlic ones. Fantastic. They sell them they sell them out here in the liquor store right off Holly here in Mundelein. But his he is located at Grant 617 West Grant Avenue, Gurnee, Illinois.
Check them out. What's it
Sweet belly
called?
beef jerky.
Sweet belly beef jerky.
Sweet
Joe.
belly beef jerky. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, last week was
was interesting for sure. I realized I was just yelling at Joe. Some of the viewers will know how much I actually cut out of my debate. Because a lot of it just didn't make sense. And I was just rambling.
Censored. Yeah, a lot of had to be censored.
It wasn't censored because it was like bad or anything. It was
a pilot. We were working on
I was looking at it. I was like, oh, this is
it's not over.
It's
not over.
It's not over.
You know who you are. It's not over. We're still working on it. I mean, I'm still trying to work on it. I got this cool background. Look at it. I made this.
Yeah.
That's me.
It sometimes bleeds into your mic.
Yeah.
And into your teeth.
Oh, does it?
At one point it did for a little bit. Want to go into the Thanksgiving draft?
Yeah, I think it's time. New part of the show. It's the new part. It's the Thanksgiving draft. All right, so this part of the show, this is pretty new. We're going to do it the first time. And this point of the show, we are going to talk about all the food items that you might have in your Thanksgiving dinner. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back and forth choosing these top items. We can only get one item that we can choose per person, per round. And we're going to create our meals. And you, the fan, the viewer, are going to decide which meal sounds the most delectable for your Thanksgiving. And it's just going to be a bunch of food items that we've gathered.
That's right. Make sure to follow us on YouTube and Instagram to go ahead and vote for who has the best meal. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you, Joe. Do you see that?
Yeah.
You like that?
That's great. Look at that.
Looks great, huh? I do all the work here. You can tell I do all the work at this place.
That's a lot of food.
It's a lot of food.
I'm very surprised with the list that you've made right now. That's great.
So this is our Thanksgiving dinner draft. As you can see, you have Louie and Joe here. On the left-hand side, you have your proteins. Here in the orange, you have your sides. You have some sauces because we need sauces. And then you have your desserts. And whipped cream is just randomly here because just want to put it up on top, right?
That's the after dessert.
That's the after dessert. Now we want to figure out who goes first. I think Joe.
Oh yeah, because I won the last, right?
You won the debate, the big knife debate. Senor Jason for the win. You get the first round pick.
You know, when we first discussed this, I kind of wanted to do like the main thing, but I think I'm gonna switch it up, and I just gotta go with my gut here. And for my, it's tough, dude. I think I'm gonna go. You think I'm gonna go for the QB, but I think I'm gonna go for a wide receiver, and I'm gonna pick apple pie for my first round pick.
You're gonna go apple pie?
I think I'm gonna go apple pie because then it just opens up the floor. I'm gonna set the whole tone of this dinner with the dessert.
Wow, that is way out of left field. Joe Senna coming in and shocking the world, not taking turkey or ham as their
No.
first draft pick. Wow, that's pretty bold. That's
It's
a
like
pretty bold move right there.
it's like I went for the kicker first.
Yeah, I mean, apple pie is not really a kicker. It's just not. It's not a first round. It definitely
I just love
goes in.
apple pie for some
It
reason.
definitely goes in maybe like the fourth round. So with my first round draft pick, I actually already have it clicked on. I'm going from
Oh
left
hell
field
no!
as
You went mac
well.
and cheese.
I'm going mac and
Damn,
cheese
sauce.
first round
Damn,
draft pick. Joe, your
damn.
20 seconds starts now.
Let's see. The Thanksgiving dinner draft, uh, class of 2020.
10 seconds.
Joe picks ham.
Ham falling late, expected to be a first round draft pick, has now fallen into the
Oh,
second round,
I'm getting into my
into your actual draft. Okay. With the second round, the Louis Dynamites take Turkey as
of
their
course.
second round pick. Okay. Joe,
All right.
20 seconds on the clock.
So I understand you got the bird, right? Um we like I said, I mentioned earlier, a little fried chicken, KFC for my family dinners. The Thanksgiving dinner draft 2020, Joe picks fried chicken. I'm gonna pick fried
Oh,
chicken.
fried chicken. Joe going with two proteins
Yep.
to start off
Always
and
say
a
that.
dessert.
Yep.
Okay, so that puts you at three. Let's see, 20 seconds starting for me now. Okay, so I have turkey, I have mac and cheese. I feel like these two go hand in hand, and you can't have one without the other. And I think this really solidifies my team. I'm going cornbread
Damn,
stuffing
dude, you got like
going in
I'm
with
looking
the
at that mac and
turkey.
cheese right now, and
Yep,
I'm getting a little jealous right now.
I know.
Oh
You
gosh.
should be. I mean, we kind of had this like side discussion before we even filmed this. I
Yeah,
told you mac and cheese
I'm
is
fucked,
like,
dude.
I mean, that's
Anyways,
you can put breadcrumbs on top, or you can just have it plain. It's all good. Okay, 20 seconds starts now.
I feel like I need to go back to the basics too, because I'm gonna luck out. I'm gonna lose out on like a lot of opportunities here. Um, I'd like to pick mashed potatoes because I feel like I need some sort of taters. So we're gonna
Mashed
put that on my plate. Some
mashed
mashed potatoes.
potatoes and
Yep.
fried chicken. Sounds good. Those two go together. Kind of two separate meals.
Yeah.
Um, Not really what I think of when I think of Thanksgiving, but again, we both grew up in two different things,
You didn't think
two
mashed
different
potatoes
upbringings.
was Thanksgiving?
No, I do, but fried chicken and mashed potatoes, I associate that separately than Thanksgiving. You can have fried chicken and mashed potatoes on like a daily
Yeah.
basis. It's not
Got
healthy, but okay. So 20 seconds,
it.
20 seconds on the clock starting now puts me, let's see, mac and cheese, turkey, and cornbread stuffing. I'm a man of sauce. I don't think I'm going sauces too early. I still see a good amount of sauces out there. I don't know if I want to get a protein. So fast pick here. I'm going to take an early pick and go ahead and pick tamales as
Oh
a
wow. Oh
random
wow.
pick because I love tamales. And I just think that I just took my Latino uh, fans with that one because we always have the tamales there. So that's my pick.
All right.
Okay. So then we have 20 seconds starting now.
I'm conflicted right now because I want to think healthy, but I know
Hmm.
there's a lot of options on the side right now, and if I don't pick the right one, I feel like this whole dinner's ruined, and I'm stressing out already because I'm looking at ham and fried chicken as my two protein, and I feel like I kind of tossed it out when I ruined it when I talked about the apple pie at first. So I think now the apple pie is really coming to bite me back, but I'm gonna have to do it. I know it's not a very popular item amongst the kids, but I really need my greens.
Hmm.
So I am going to go with the green beans.
The green beans.
The green beans.
Fifth round draft pick goes to not grits. Green beans. Joe Senna.
Mashed potatoes and green beans.
Mashed potatoes and green beans always go together. 20 seconds on the clock starts now. So let's see what I got. I feel like turkey's a good enough protein.
You spelled cranberry sauce wrong, by the way. It's soy sauce.
Soyas. Hey,
Soy.
maybe next time when you do it, you can do it yourself. Okay, I'm gonna actually go with lobster.
Lobster.
I feel like
Lobster.
that's gonna
High class shit right there.
I feel like I need some bougie people to be like, damn.
Damn,
This
I
is
want to
my-
go to Louis' house.
if
He's
I, if
got
I
that lobster.
the way I'm looking at it is if we had this spread, where would people go, right? And I feel like if lobster's there, I feel like I'm gonna bring in like a good amount of people just to be like,
Okay.
I think that's good.
You know what?
Okay, so
I'm working on this, and I have
2, 3, 4. We're going to the 6th round right now.
sixth
Joe.
round.
You're
How many
20
rounds?
seconds. Well, we have 10 food items.
Okay, 6. So 4 more. Got it.
Yep. So your 20 seconds starts now.
Hawaiian rolls.
Hawaiian rolls. And that didn't even wait for me to just went right for it. Going
I
straight.
have an idea now. I've looked at this. I looked at my meal prep.
Mhm.
Hawaiian rolls and ham. If you think about, I'm thinking about like this is more like Hawaiian style Thanksgiving, like out west. What would they do? Hawaiian rolls and ham go together wonderfully.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Hawaiian rolls was taken 6th round by Joe. I'm a man of sauce. I feel like if you have if you have lobster, you need to have that butter.
The butter garlic.
Going butter garlic. It goes good on everything.
All right.
That's what I'm going with.
I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go with the sauce as well. I'm gonna go gravy brown. Gravy
Wow.
brown.
Gravy brown.
That sounds like a bass player to a funk brand. Hey, what's
Gravy
up?
brown.
My name's Gravy Brown.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. I know.
My menu's not looking as good as I wanted it to. I'm thinking
a lot of bread here.
Turkey, mac and cheese. I'm gonna just go with biscuits. Where's biscuits? Here you are.
There you go.
We're gonna go with biscuits just because it's a nice. You need a little bit of that side carb to go along with your regular carbs to go with that protein.
Yeah. All right.
Man, I'm starting to sweat a little bit on my draft.
This is gonna. I feel like I'm gonna pick up a lot of health enthusiasts with this pick because I've had this food item cooked in a way with like maple and bacon, and it's the most delicious. And you wouldn't think it would taste this great, but cooked just right, the most delicious thing as an adult. And it's gonna be another greenery, and I'm gonna pick Brussels sprouts. Trust me on this one. Brussels sprouts.
Damn it.
Cooked the right way.
Yeah.
is phantasmal. Phantasmic.
I'm looking at your meal.
Yeah.
And it's crushing mine. The fried chicken is just randomly out there. All I have is like butter, garlic butter,
Cornbread. You have cornbread twice.
butter, garlic sauce, and lobster and tamales. This is literally my Thanksgiving dinner right here, minus like the bougie lobster and the garlic sauce. So we'll just keep it bougie, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that truffle sauce.
Truffle sauce. You would get the.
You would just throw it up on everything. Let's throw some truffle sauce on everything. Make that dry ass turkey good.
How do you know it's gonna be dry? It's gonna probably be good, but
Depends
you know
on
I'm
who
helping
cooks
out
it.
you here.
Yeah.
I'm helping you out here.
Okay. Wait, before we go on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, you got
5. Wait, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3.
So 2 more.
Yeah.
I already know what I'm gonna pick. I gotta
Jesus.
I gotta make it fancy because you want to get boozy, but bougie. It's gonna be on the other side of the field. You know, I got my corner right there, my defensive corner in gravy brown, but he needs an alternative. So I'm gonna go with gravy white.
Damn, taking both the gravies.
So yes, the gravy is I think is the most is a pivotal point in any Thanksgiving dinner, because if you have gravy, you just taken a regular dinner and you just made it Thanksgiving. Wow.
I disagree, because the only thing that you need gravy for your meal is the mashed potatoes.
You can put gravy on ham. You can put gravy on anything.
I'm not putting gravy on ham.
You could put gravy on apple pie if you're weird.
I'm not even putting ham on my Thanksgiving dinner. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting it in the freeze.
Wow.
Putting it in the freezer and waiting for Christmas. That's what I'm doing.
I don't think you I don't think you know
okay.
Potential in ham.
I need to go with dessert at this point. And none of these desserts really. I mean, I have the cornbread stuffing. I have no dessert. I'm gonna go with cherry pie.
Oh, okay.
Miss American
pie. Cherry pie.
Yeah. So
cool.
This will be the day until I die.
Is that the last one of your choices?
No, because you went first, so I should get last. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We have one more pick each.
One more pick. All right, here we go. The final pick. I think I'm gonna go with some candy yams.
Candy yams.
I was in between collard greens and candy yams, but I've had some candy yams in the past. Changed my life.
Change your life.
Changed my life.
Okay, this is where the boys become men. And this is
second dessert.
This is where you lock in this meal. And you need something on that pie.
What are you gonna put on that pie?
And I'm not putting whipped cream. I know it's standing out there.
You're gonna put hot sauce.
There's I'm not gonna put hot sauce on it. I'm gonna take a big old
shit. I needed that.
Big old scoop of Jeni's ice cream right on top of that cherry pie. And that
I got ice cream on my apple pie.
Is going to save our draft. I'm going to take a picture of it just in case Zoom decides not to save this.
So, folks, take a good look. Which dinner would you choose?
Yeah, I don't know. Mine's not looking as great as I'd like.
I don't
I've
know.
al-
I think you're getting a lot of people with the tamales and lobster.
I
Like
think
if
the
I heard
tamales and
like
lobster. Yeah.
if you're like going to someone's house, like yeah, what'd you have? Oh, they had
Excuse me.
bless you.
Thank you.
Um, they had mac and cheese. They had the turkey, but then they had tamales and lobster.
I feel like tamales. It's the very staple in any Latino Thanksgiving.
What kind of tamales though?
I don't think it matters.
There's a lot of different ones though.
I
So it
know,
just
but I'm not going to
depends.
put pork. I'm not going to put chicken. I'm not going to put
But
cheese and peppers.
if you had to choose the one that is the one your go-to tamale.
My go-to tamale
Yeah.
is the pork
Ah,
and
with the
uh,
red sauce or the green sauce?
the green sauce, because
Ah,
the red sauce is typically the chicken,
yeah.
and then the vegetarian option is the poblano and the cheese.
We disagree on a lot of things, Louis, and this is the one thing that I would agree with you on. So
Good, good. Pork tamales.
pork
Let's get it.
tamales. All right. Let's get it.
Go ahead and vote on Instagram to see whose meal you would prefer and whose house you'd show up to, because this is what we would have. This is what we would have. We'd all be
Virtually.
quarantined
You can't come over to my house.
6 feet away, but you guys can indulge
But you can see the food that we will get.
on our food.
Here we go. Now we're getting into the part of the show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. We took a little break, a little bathroom break. And now we're getting into. We're going to get into our debate, which is where we're arguing which is better, turkey or ham?
Turkey or ham? Which one is better?
Ham.
It's turkey. And I'm going to tell you why. We're going to go over the debate rules again. 1 minute as an opening statement, 1 minute as a rebuttal, and then the final minute is a closing statement. Joe, you won the last debate. Some would say you are the master debater. Do you want to go first or second?
Since I went first and I am the master debater, I think I'm gonna give this one to you this time and let you speak first.
I believe I went last time as well, but okay.
Oh.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. That's fine. It just goes to show who the actual master debater is. Okay, I'm going to go up. We don't have Chewy today or Chris, so we are our own producers. I'm going to go ahead and start the clock. All right, you ready?
Been born ready.
You're born ready. Turkey is an American staple on a little thing called Thanksgiving. Do you think that when Christopher Columbus came across, they gave him ham? No. Ham is the cheapest cut. Turkey is juicy, it's plump, and it's right out delicious. You know where you find ham? In the clearance section at Walmart. 45 cents. I walk past ham. Ham is trash. It doesn't belong to be on the same level as turkey, and you know it. So with my 8 seconds left, I let you know turkey over ham. And that's time for me.
All right, ready? Is it my turn?
What?
So let's talk about ham. And I'm about to go hard as a motherfucker. Listen, Christopher Columbus, he owned slaves. It's 2020 now. Christopher Columbus, we can't we can't do it. Like, he stole land from the Native Americans who decided to give him turkey, which was just a condolence prize. Really, they were holding back the actual treasure of their land, which was ham. Ham, you can do ham aged right, cooked right, is the most delicious piece of the pork that you can have. You can do anything with ham. You could carve it. You could put it in a sandwich. Ham is pretty much the staple of an American diet. Think about lunch. Think about the lunch you eat. Think about the Lunchables that you've had. You don't put turkey. It wasn't about the turkey. It was about the ham. And you knew as a kid, like, if the turkey went bad, if it was
5
dry,
seconds.
where'd you go? The ham. So
Okay.
with my closing statement, you can't go wrong with ham.
Okay. You went a little over on your time, but we'll allow it. We don't have Chewy to mediate. Rebuttal time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And go. You talk about ham as being superior. What is ham made out of? It's made out of pig. And what is pig? It's a filthy, nasty, roll around in their own shit type of animal. You know why Muslims don't eat it?
Because they don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
They don't celebrate. It's not that they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. It's just that it's the nastiest thing out there. The only thing that has come good from pork is bacon. And you know what? That's bacon. It's not ham. It's not Canadian bacon. We're not getting into the Canadians. Ham is not on the same spectrum as turkey. And you know what? In your Lunchables, I didn't take the ham. I took the turkey and cheese with the crackers and the Reese's Pieces, baby. Or the Reese's Cup, not the pieces. And I think that's my time.
All right. Well, I can't. Ready? Is it my turn?
Yep, it's your turn.
I didn't want to go into religion, but you know what? Ham. Listen. Hear
Yep.
me out. Hear me out.
Hearing you out.
If you don't deep fry this turkey, if you go over a little bit, turkey is a process, right? Turkey, you got to make the stuffing, you got to put in the turkey, you got to baste that thing constantly, you got to keep an eye out. This is like, I'm talking about stressful situations, folks. With ham, you just put that in the oven, maybe a little pineapple slices on there, mix it up, a little sweet, a little savory. You know, it's a complex kind of taste when it comes to ham. Turkey, you can go wrong all sorts of ways. You got to make the gravy,
10
right? And
seconds.
Louis didn't even have the gravy. So with ham, it's kind of like you plop it in, and it's just it's way more for your palate than any sort of bird that you
Okay.
get at the grocery store.
All
Fuck Christopher Columbus.
right. Okay. Now we'll go over our closing statement. Oh. Okay. You just mentioned that you need gravy with turkey, but you took both gravies with your ham. You lost, buddy.
Oh,
All you need is that cornbread stuffing. You put it in the bird, and then you take it out, and then you put it on top of that bird. And baby, if you know how to cook it, it comes out nice and moist. It's so good that you want to eat it the next day as a leftover sandwich. Have you ever had one of those before? I'm telling you, if white people know one thing, it's Thanksgiving dinner. And I'll tell you, the bird is the way to go. And the pork, don't go on my fork, baby. And that is my closing statement.
4 weeks ago, a man got this plump slice of delicious meat called ham. He put it in his oven. He basted it like any other type of food. And it's the second choice. It's going to be the second choice cuz in Thanksgiving, it's always about the turkey. But no one sees the underlying things that make the meal. Of course, you can have turkey on Thanksgiving, but what else are you going to have there? You're going to
10
have the
seconds.
ham. You
10,
slice it. It's easy. It's the kids love it. Ham all the way.
5 seconds.
Let's go for ham and change and make ham great again. Let's make ham great again.
When you always go, you always go back to the making it great. It's like the best. Oh my god! All right, I think that debate was pretty good. Pretty good. I will say I'm a lot better at debating when I'm not really wasting just saying baby. Viewers,
I think I'm a better debater if I'm more drunk.
I think that's you.
But
Just have to be
I'm glad that we
right,
sound
right little done that drunk.
I'm glad that we sound coherent at
Mhm.
this part of the show. So
Mhm.
great. So whatever you heard, guys, yeah, we'll do another poll on that, and you decide who wins. Hopefully, we get some results.
For the record, we are
And
not for the mass genocide of Native Americans.
No.
We will end on saying "fuck Christopher Columbus." Go ahead and vote to see who had the better debate, who had the better Thanksgiving draft. And you
It
want to
got dark a little
bit, yeah.
Yeah, let's close it out. So
Okay.
we like to thank again our sponsors, Jeni's Ice Cream, Pinche Milades, Pinche Milades.
Pinches, Miches, baby.
All the
Thank you.
people that watched us, thank you so much. We're just two dudes just trying to make things happen in a pandemic. You know, our thoughts and prayers go out. I'd like
The
to mention
Philippines.
Drew Brees to the Philippines.
Philippines.
Here are thoughts and prayers to the Philippines.
Hope you
All
guys
the
are
people
right.
that are suffering right now from the COVID-19. I did mention Drew Brees, who broke his ribs and a collapsed lung on his last outing with the Saints. So hopefully he gets better.
Yep.
Just remember, guys, these aren't just numbers. These are not just statistics. These are real people with real lives, real futures that have been stolen because of this horrible, horrible virus. But thanks again for being able to stick it with us, listen to our ramblings on, and hopefully you learned something today.
Hopefully,
and I'll leave it off to you, Louis.
Hopefully this episode was more produced and fun than the previous episode. I did have more fun that last episode just because I like a little bit of an audience. And right now, how we're filming this, it's just me talking to you in an empty room. My girlfriend's in the other room, just like hanging out.
Just being like, what the fuck? Is he still talking?
I know. I did like
Shout
Chewy.
out to Katie.
Shout out to Katie. Shout out to Chewy in the corner, just like laughing at the random stuff that we said.
Yeah.
It made
Shout
us
out
feel
to Modified Gaming.
Modified Gaming. Chris, we miss you. We hope to have you soon for next
Shout out
episode.
to the girl in China that I've been talking to you for 7 months. I love you. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry.
Did you want to talk about that?
No, we're just going to get it into the closing. So we'll see you guys later, and stay tuned for next week, guys.
Black Friday episode.
Are we going to do? Oh, okay.
We're going to do a Black Friday episode next week. So stay tuned for that.
Party on, Louis.
Party on.
Austin 10. Thank you for the music. Make sure you check him out. Austin 10. Thank you for listening, guys.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week. Black Friday episode next week. This one's coming out on Tuesday. Make sure to share with your friends.